Welcome back, everyone. In today's NBA, where loyalty is becoming harder and harder to find, both in regard to a player and team perspective, the Golden State Warriors are very rare. Of every active player in the NBA, only one has shown more loyalty than Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green have to the Warriors, with that player being Udonis Haslem of the Miami Heat. And while we should definitely appreciate what Haslem has done for the Heat, he's never quite been on the same level compared to any of them. And as we know, the more productive a player is, the more money they will make. And with 3 generational talents like them, it's hard to keep them on one team for 5 years, let alone 10 plus years like they have been doing. Even if they would have never won another championship after Kevin Durant left, they still would have been viewed as one of the most dominant dynasties of all time. Thankfully for them though, that is an argument that they will never have to worry about. They were able to overcome the departure of Kevin Durant, along with many more obstacles to win their 4th NBA championship with this core group. And that has really changed everything for them. It's not often you see a dynasty go on for this long, and especially not with the same 3 players being involved in the entire thing. There have only been a few teams in NBA history to win more than 3 championships with the same core group, and you can argue that the Warriors have done it in the most unique way. Not only have they changed the way the game is played, and really revolutionized the NBA, but their style of play continues to be something that no other team can replicate. Part of that is a credit to Steve Kerr, but in reality, it's really been more about Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, who are truly some of the most unique and unconventional players in NBA history. And that was what got them to the top in the first place. The league had never seen anything like them, and while it did look a bit odd to begin with, it ended up being practically unstoppable. What might be even more impressive than their talent, or fit together though, has been their ability to contain their egos and willingness to remain loyal to their franchise through thick and thin. Now that the Warriors are back on top, many seem to have forgotten what they went through, losing Kevin Durant, 2 straight years of no Klay Thompson, barely having Steph Curry, and with Draymond Green having been appeared to be declining. The NBA is not a patient place, and many teams will not hesitate to pull the plug at the first sign of animosity. Once again though, that is not what the Warriors did. Not only did their core 3 group of players remain loyal, but their franchise remained loyal to them too. And while it might appear to be one long dynasty run now that they're good again, I don't believe it should be viewed that way, as I don't think they would be giving them enough credit. Loyalty is one thing, but their ability to continue to put talent around their core regardless of how much it costs is another thing entirely. Every NBA team has the ability to pay the luxury tax, but over half of them balk at the first sign of it, which, to be fair, is not something that I would want to do either, but it really separates the good from the great current NBA franchises. The Golden State Warriors have been paying the luxury tax for years now, and like I referred to before, many of those years have involved a lot of losing and watching their core group of players barely even play. But their patience has undoubtedly paid off, not only with an NBA championship either, as they are now well positioned to compete for championships for another 5+ years. The young talent they have acquired and are beginning to develop will help extend the life of their dynasty, which could very well lead to them having a 10 to 15 year run. That is something that only one other team has done during the past 35 years, with that being the San Antonio Spurs. But in my opinion, not even they had to overcome as much compared to the Warriors. Now, do not get me wrong here. I am not trying to take away from anything they did, as their dynasty run was truly incredible, but the Warriors have simply done it differently, and during an era where no other team has even been able to come close to it. I'm not referring to the era in which the game is played either. I am referring to the business side of the NBA, which, as we know, has nearly destroyed the loyalty aspect between players and teams. And while Kevin Durant, who was a part of their team during that time, ended up being a staple of that loyalty problem, that does not change the fact that the Warriors drafted, developed, and stayed loyal to the 3 players who made their dynasty possible. And with how unloyal the NBA is becoming, I don't think we'll ever see anything like it ever again. And the best part about it is that it's not even over either, all of which is coming from a guy who is not even a Warriors fan. With all of that being said though, what do you guys think? Do you agree, or do you disagree with my view of the Warriors dynasty being in 2 parts? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to those of you who took the time to watch until the end of this video, and until the end of all of my videos in general. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.